to
fold. Here? For what? What is he going to do? Bring the security guards over?
Good call.
2300?
24. 24. No discounts.
I'll be right back. Info.
68. 68. 68.
We are playing 100, 200, 400, 800 at Hustler Casino Live with $280,000 deep stacks. There's a raise pre-flop. There's a call. There's a 3-bet. There's some calls. The hands are pocket jacks for Robbi Lew, who's recently completely cleared of all cheating allegations according to Hustler Casino Live. I know you all are tired of talking about it. I am too. For the final word, maybe. Pause the video and write in the comment section below, before we even get started, if you think she did it or not. And why? All right, are you back? Did you do it? Fine, I'm over it too. Okay. Queen 10 offsuits, a little bit loose and splashy pre-flop. The 8-7 offsuits, a little bit loose and splashy pre-flop. The pocket jacks, 3-bet, probably a little bit too small, but that is fine. Let's go to the flop.
We all have pocket aces? Just kidding. I'm joking.
Check. 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 $5,000.
Flop comes Jack of Spades, 10 of Diamonds, 7 of Spades. The pot has $21,000 in it with $235,000 effective stacks. Checks around to Robbi with pocket jacks, and I definitely think she wants to bet here. Sometimes you should slow play the top set, but multi-way pots with a flush draw available are usually not the time to be slow playing the top set. She bets 5,000 into the 21,000 pot, and look, I know in general you're supposed to use small bets on boards that already contain a straight or a flush. I know that in multi-way pots you're supposed to be using small bets in general, but in live poker and against players who are a little bit loose and a little bit splashy, I would just size up a little bit. I would go something like 10,000 in this scenario just to start building the pot and getting money in the pot. She does go 5 though. Both of her opponents call, and we're off to the turn.
Check. $18,500.
Getting back in here, and what a bad turn card here for Robbi with top set. Eric here with 8-7 with the 8 of spades. And she is going to make the call. She is going to make the call here. She actually has to dodge a fair amount of cards. And Ruske here with Queen 10 with the 10 of spades.
Not yet. I haven't had anything yet.
Remember, Robbi 3-bet this hand pre-flop. Flop top set, then gets this bad turn.
Yeah. Hard to do.
Wow.
More energy? Yeah. You're doing the 16 hour fast?
it's not an hour. Like at the beginning, they have paid attention.
Yeah. Maybe just being one meal day.
More of a something, you know. After 24 hours of the weekend and eat. Because it started as a diet, and it became a lot of stuff.
You probably get used to it. Really.
So Ruski really taking some time with this. He's just got the 10 of spades here.
3 meals, and you probably get used to it.
And obviously,
Actually come
this is an overcall, so he's got to be concerned someone's got a higher spade. He actually has the highest spade here, but Robbi called.
The turn brings the 6 of spades, and Eric decides to get frisky. He goes for an $18,000 bet into the 36,000 pot. Now look, I have not purposely studied Eric's game at all, but I've covered a lot of his hands here on this YouTube channel. Make sure you check them out. And I have seen him lead on the turn on scary turn cards a lot. But from a GTO point of view, this is not a good strategy. And the reason it's not a good strategy in this scenario is because Robbi's going to have a whole lot of ace-x of spades in her range. So you typically do not want to be leading into someone when you are out of position when they could have all sorts of nut hands or hands that are just not folding. Though she could also have pocket aces with the ace of spades, kings with the king of spades, ace of spades, jack, right? She could have all sorts of very good hands in this scenario. And when your opponent's range contains a lot of very good hands, and don't forget she bet the flop, so she probably has something, this is a terrible time to lead, and you're going to find that, at least from a GTO point of view, 3 flush turns are not a particularly great spot to lead because the pre-flop raiser or re-raiser very often has a lot of ace-high flush draws in the range that just made the nuts, and you don't want to put money in the pot against the nuts. That said, Eric does go for it. Pocket jacks, I think, does just need to call here because obviously she could be beat by a straight or a flush, most likely a flush, because whenever you're leading, you usually either have a very strong made hand or a reasonable draw, as, you know, Eric does. I don't know if it's a reasonable draw, it's a draw, how about that? So I like her call. Over to the queen of clubs, 10 of spades. And he gives it a lot of thought. But this is an easy fold. Even getting okay pot odds closing the action, when you have a hand multi-way that could be the best made hand but probably isn't, and you also have a draw that could be the best draw but probably isn't, this is not a spot you want to be in, especially out of position. So let go of this queen 10, no thought required. And let's head to the river.
3,000 here to the river. And the river is a spade. And that gives Eric the check mark. Ruski would have had the best hand. Eric now checks, and now Robbi's sitting there.
I'm so tempted
Can't believe the run out.
to like shove right now, but I think you're fucking with me because you want to check raise me. Only because I like you, Eric.
Check, check.
Ooh. Oh.
And the 8 of spades, and Ruski knows he folded away the winner, but I think he made it the right fold.
The river brings a dirty bird 4 of spades, completing Eric's flush. He now has a very clear marginal made hand. He opts to check. I'd be interested to know what he would do if he checked and then Robbi blasted. Pot's 73,000. Imagine Robbi does decide to put in 70,000 on the river. Ugh, it's probably a fold. That said, Robbi's pocket jacks has a very, very easy check behind. There's nothing tempting here about making a bet with a set on a 4 flush board. That would not be a good play at all. Robbi does check it behind, and Eric proudly, confidently shows the 8-7 offsuit and wins a nice $73,000 pot. Fun hand, wild hand. We always see a lot of fun, wild stuff at Hustler Casino Live. That's going to be it for today. Make sure you check out their channel. They put on epically wild games. They're a lot of fun. If you enjoyed today's video, click the like and subscribe button below. Click the notification bell. I'll see you all next time.